Hi. So, new diary episode. I've been doing really well. First of all, the goal that I set for myself last week was, or last Sunday, was that this weekend, every day I have off, I want to take a walk. Didn't put like a time on that walk or like length or distance or anything. Um, That worked out pretty well. I didn't have it in my routine, so the day before yesterday, I completely forgot. So I took a really big walk yesterday. But that's the point, right? You sometimes forget in the first week. But as long as I don't actively decide against it, like I still do with reading, that's that update. I don't really have an issue with that. Like I'm allow myself to forget. I just, have to take my consequences for that. I'm up zero point 0.4 kilos. I don't know why. It's like it's not like I've eaten more. It's not like there's nothing. I think it might either just be weight fluctuation or I might actually gain some muscles. Considering my leg muscles were really dead, I assume. So it wouldn't be surprising if like even the little amount of exercise that I do would cause me to actually gain some muscle. Would make sense. I've been having sore muscles in my legs for the past however long, like forever, because the 20 squats a day are just enough, as silly as that sounds, it might just straight up be a muscle gain. Um, but it will be shown over the course of the like next time. I really don't think I've done anything like particularly weird. Uh, I mean, today at least I ate breakfast and lunch already, so maybe it's just that. Usually I weigh myself earlier on the day, and usually I don't eat two meals before dinner. Maybe it's that. I don't know. It's fluctuation. I didn't do anything that I would have to call myself out for. I feel like. Um, but yeah, I think it's been going pretty well. If you've been following stream and other stuff, I got my vaccine shots. I wasn't like, it wasn't like I haven't been going for 3 years or something like that. It's just that this year 2 shots were necessary, and I got a third one that is government sponsored in my country until you're 30, um, for free. So I took that one as well. Uh, that one is against the, I don't know if it's the same in English, HPV virus, but basically a virus that is transmitted via bodily fluids, and that I think 80% of people have. So the only way to combat that is to get vaccinated, and it's likely I already have it, but like, yeah, how else are you supposed to help it? Also, I'm not tested. The thing that virus does, it increases cancer rates, especially for like estrogen based body types. I don't know how to say that more appropriately, gender neutral, but like people who can give birth in general. Mm, like those cancer types are especially um, what's the called, amplified by that virus. So good thing to get vaccinated against. But that also means I got 3 shots on one day. I got 2 on my left arm and I got 1 on my right arm. And the HPV was on the right. It's still hurting. So I assume it is one of those vaccines that gets injected into the muscle. I have not looked that up. And I got like tuberculosis triple thing into the left arm, which usually feels like nothing, and the tick vaccine, which is against an infection of your brain skin, if it's the correct thing as well in English, which is mainly transmitted by ticks, so you're supposed to get it. That one is also injected into the muscle. Like that one, I'm pretty sure I haven't fact checked that in like 10 years, but it feels the same still. So I assume it's still injected into my muscle, and my shoulders hurt. They hurt a lot. Like if I like lift them up, I just can't properly. Um, that's why I haven't been playing a lot of Celeste, and especially not water boosting, because for that, ouch, I try to reach on top of, like, I do the shoulder motion to reach on top of my desk a lot, and just that amount of movement felt not great. So I've been trying to play only with controller some sections, but yeah, I think it's been working out generally great. I think I've been healthy. I don't think I did anything weird. I don't think I like I'm still achieving my goals. Reading is the big thing. I'm actually thinking whether I should drop it and set my goal just to go to sleep at an appropriate time. I don't know if it is healthy for me to force myself into a hobby that I don't know if it's the right thing if I say I don't care about, but it's like getting into a series, right? You'll get through the whole setup thing of it. And like for me, it is getting into a book, and I don't know whether that's worth. I'll have to figure it out, especially nowadays where I'm streaming more. So when I'm streaming, I usually uh, stop like at around 9, 9:30 ish. So just need some time to wind down from that. And usually then that would mean that I would still have to read then. Realistically, I should just cut to sleeping because that was my main goal with that. It's still weird. Like it is still the goal that I'm not following and haven't been forever. Like since I started the series, funnily enough. I might maybe if I have feel like I have more time again, I will put that in again. But for now, I think I'll drop it, and I guess I'll add two things for next week, which I don't know what I even do yet. So I wouldn't tell you anyways already, but I don't know yet. I can tell you that. Likelihood is very large that it is just some sort of sports thing. The issue with that would be is that, my shoulders, I can't do arm training because I shouldn't. My legs are already like that's fine. I will have to figure it out. Maybe it's also just setting up a goal and then looking whether I'm even capable physically of doing that yet, or whether I have to start further into the week. Usually this should wear off in like a few days. I'm surprised it didn't wear off yet. Usually it takes like 3 days, which I guess it is day 3, 4. It will be fine. I'll figure something out. Yeah, in general that's it, and I don't know what else to say about it. I'm happy for where I'm at. I'm not happy that I gained weight this week. If I recap, I think I have eaten sometimes a bit more. It's really hard to pinpoint. I would like, if I would analyze, I don't think it would be healthy. It would be like trying my best to guess the calorie count, which is not the goal of this at all. It is, I feel like I've been getting healthier. That's the main takeaway. And as long as I feel like this week was a definite improvement, which I do think it was a massive improvement, then it works for me. Like this time, I had 4 days off this week. So I actually went on, 2 walks. Considering I haven't set a boundary on the walks, you could count me going shopping and stuff like that, but I thought that was too cheeky. It was more of a, hey, do something with a specific goal of actually walking. It's not like I would have gone by bus on other days. No, I would have walked that every day. So yeah, I replaced that with the other walk. My walk today still has to be done, and maybe I'll do that on the times before going to sleep on the weekends, for example, because especially on the weekends I have difficult times going to sleep at appropriate times. But yeah, I'll figure that out for next week. Generally, I think I'm getting better. Uh, I think I'm doing healthy things. I think I invest enough time in the hobbies that I care about. I think the streams that I'm doing are fun. I think you can see my better mental health that I get from actually putting in this time by me being more talkative constantly. It's been really fun to interact with all of you guys. It's incredible. It's just so good to have a chat to talk to, even in games like Nice Day to Go Fishing, which it's just not a good game, but it's fun. Especially to stream. I'll likely stream it later today. And yeah, I'll keep on keeping on, and I will not, you know, if you consider the plus 0.4 kilograms a setback, fine. I disagree, but it's fine. You can do you. Um, I'm like I said, I'm fine with it. I'm 83 kilos currently. I I do think I don't have proper scales. I use Wii Fit for the scales, and I do think it is weird and mocking to see my avatar be obese and do like the "oh, I'm so fat" motion. That is really weird. But yeah, I think it's on a general downwards trend, and today is like an exception, a weird one. And if you watched last week's video, I would have understand if the fluctuation went up there. So maybe it's just the consequences of the previous week are following into this one, and had no effect on last week. That could be it. Because last week I talked about my failings for my physical health at parts. Watch that video if you want to know more. But I ate 2 tubs of ice cream, basically. Like that was the only thing I did. I wasn't like anything. I didn't forget anything. There's nothing weird going on. We're still just doing the same thing, doing a bit more every week. And maybe it's just this actual muscle gain. It could be just my legs gaining actual muscle back because they to make you realize the only thing I did was go from work via car, go to work, go from work, and sit here all day. Like it is realistic to think that there's so little muscle mass on my legs that this would actually make a difference. But I digress. I wouldn't know if you are like. If you know more about that stuff, feel free to share. But I'm just speculating for myself because I'm trying to rationalize a result that I'm not even unhappy with because I'm afraid of judgment of people who just support me. Um, the reason for that, I guess, is I have been following like prominent weight loss journeys that failed, and like that's the thing that you see a lot, right? Excuses, lies about what has happened and has not happened, and I guess I'm trying to not be the same, even though I like don't do the thing. It's like when you see a police car and you're not doing anything wrong, you're like, do I have cocaine in my car? Do I have like if I hope they don't find anything illegal in my car if they stop me here, even though never done anything in my life. It's that kind of feeling in parts, and just to be completely transparent about that. And it is that what I'm trying to fight against, whether that is necessary or not. I have shaved for the day, so it's not the beard that's weighing me down, obviously. About work, I'm not quite happy. Last week wasn't great because I didn't have enough time. It was only 3 days that week. I wasn't able to finish all of my responsibilities, and I wasn't willing to work on one of my days off. I needed the time off, especially when it's this warm. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I'll be fine next week. We'll see. But yeah, it's fun. I'll be streaming soon. Nice day for fishing again. I will rest my shoulders further. I will continue to like put training into my legs. And I'll figure it out. I think one of the big parts, like the thing I'm uncomfortable with about my weight is first of all my thighs. And second of all my stomach. And I think like I don't think you really notice anything in the camera perspective, right? Like not at all. Um and I think if I like were to do this proper, I'd give you like body shots and stuff like that. But this is a diary, it's not weight loss journey thing, right? So we'll see. Maybe I'll go more into the weight loss thing because it is in the long term a huge goal of mine, a really difficult goal of mine that I have been trying to hold myself accountable for to the best of my ability and the best that my brain lets me. As in, if I forgot anything, I can't do anything about that. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't think there's anything else to be said. Cat is still cute. She's not in the chair for it is too warm there. She's chilling under the sofa table. But yeah, I'm sure she also wishes you the best. Goodbye.